Okay, yeah, I was really, surprisingly, actually really excited to see this brand new movie called Maleficent. And mainly because, not because of the trailer, not because of who starred in the film, mainly because Sleeping Beauty is my favorite animated film, my favorite Disney animated film of all time. Even with the movie's problems, the superficial characters, the superficial look at love, the one-dimensional princess, Aurora, I don't mind all those things because of the main character, Maleficent. She is just pure evil. She scared me as a child, and I've seen that movie as an adult, and it still scares me to this day. I also love the music that is incorporated in that film, and about 2 years ago I actually got to see it in the theater for the very first time that I can remember in my whole life. And I love that film, even with its issues, with its problems, so I was really excited to see this brand new live action version because of that. And actually from the trailers, it looked quite stunning and visually captivating. And from the moment this movie actually gets started, I went and saw it in 3D, in IMAX. You know, I got to see the first showing of the evening. You know, it's coming tomorrow, it's opening tomorrow, but there's some showings tonight. And from the first 10 minutes of the movie, this movie was just gorgeous to look at. And the animation and the 3D and the child actors, because we really get to know this story as these people are children. You know, there's these two worlds. There's the worlds of the fairies, and there's the world of the humans. And kind of the humans come together through the main characters. One of the humans is going to be the king of the humans, and the other one is going to be Maleficent, the kind of queen or whatever of the fairies. And so we get to know these as kids, and I felt like the kid acting was really just amazing and really interesting, and it just looked really great. A lot of the special effects looked practical, but it was special. It was definitely CGI, but it looked practical. And for the first 10 minutes of the film, I was on the brink of actually crying. Breakdown and crying. It was just so beautiful, and the music was amazing. And then all of a sudden, we fast forward into the future, and now Maleficent is, of course, played by Angelina Jolie, Oscar-winning actress, and one of the biggest actresses working today. So it was really interesting after that. I mean, we get to know her. She's this person, there's this individual that has all these magical powers and wants to find a common ground between her community and the community of the outside. But of course there's this huge drama going on where the movie goes. If you've seen Sleeping Beauty, there's a lot of stuff that actually gets changed from that aspect, because this is not a straight remake of the original cartoon, and I don't know how all of this was actually true to the original story, but I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to have an emotional experience, and for the first like 20 minutes of the movie, I was on the edge of my seat. I felt like a kid again. I was in heaven. I didn't mind that Angelina Jolie was overacting. And then slowly, as the movie started to find itself and a lot of major changes from the original story started to happen, I found myself completely distant to this film. And it started to become a huge disappointment. Not even the visuals or the 3D could save the experience for me. I hated some of the approaches that went through this. Where this movie twists and it turns, I just felt it to be really... I felt really distant from the film. I felt like I was bad. I was a bad person for enjoying the first 20 minutes of the movie, and now you're going to have to pay. I didn't like the fact that Maleficent, you know, she's this evil person, and she's supposed to be evil. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I just felt like her character should have been pure evil from the moment things change. And it turns out, you know, that there's other things that are happening in the film that I don't want to give away. It's kind of hard to even express myself with this movie, because if I tell you a lot of things, I might, you know, but if you've seen Sleeping Beauty, you kind of know where the story's going, at the same time as they do try and make some changes to mix it up a little bit, and I didn't really like the changes. To me, it just really started to feel more superficial than the actual cartoon that I love, that I enjoy, that I'm more forgiving with. With this film, I felt betrayed. I felt like I was in trouble, that I wasn't allowed to be in the movie theater watching this movie. The acting is really over the top. Ella Fanning is a great actress, and she's not used really in this movie at all. She's very one-dimensional, even more one-dimensional than the cartoon version of her, of Aurora. I didn't like the the twists and the turns, the approaches they went into this film. I'm really trying not to give away too much, but I didn't like where this film actually went and who was actually really evil in this movie. And I think if you've seen the trailer, you kind of have an idea where this movie's actually going as well. So if you've seen the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer, good for you. You may enjoy this film. You may be more forgiving if you haven't really seen the 1959 version from Disney, the cartoon, the beautiful, gorgeous, widescreen, beautiful animated film. But if you're really wanting to see this film, I would say if you really need to see it, if you feel like you have to see it, don't see it in 3D, don't see it in IMAX, go see it in 2D. Then, let me know what you thought about it, if you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, I highly recommend, if you haven't seen the 1959 version, go and watch that movie instead of doing any of this stuff right now. Even watching this review. You don't even have to watch this review right now. You could have stopped it like minutes ago and just go and watch the 1959 classic Disney animated film, Sleeping Beauty. It's amazing. Yes, it's not completely perfect, but in my eyes, it's a perfect film, where this film just feels forced. It just feels out of place. It feels so out of place. And not even the amazing visual effects, Oscar-nominated worthy visual effects, saved this experience for me. I was ready to just check out after 45 minutes. I stayed and I watched the entire film. At the end, I'm not going to give anything away about the movie, but during the credits, there is a song that's being sung. I don't know who it's by, but it's it's kind of incorporated from the original song from the original film, or not a really original song, but an original version, whatever. I didn't like that either. I did not like that either. I just felt like this was a huge slap in the face. I'm extremely disappointed by this movie, and it's really disappointing to even tell you about it right now. I would not recommend this movie, but if you have to see it, go see it in 2D. But instead, please, just go find a DVD, a Blu-ray copy, and check out Sleeping Beauty from 1959. It's much more worth it than actually spending over $12 to see this waste of space. Sorry, it's a waste of space and a waste of time. I'm going to give whatever it's called, Maleficent, I'm going to give the film 2 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. Please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePod.com, and if you enjoyed this video review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a great day, great night, great life, and I'll see you at the next movie review. Peace be with you, my friends.